Hi, my name is Anna. Grateful to meet you. Firstly, I would like to say that dreams do come true when hearts and minds are one. Here I am in Ireland. To see the magic of this country alone was a dream come true. One off my bucket list. Introducing the family and a few of my favorite things. Who I am. As a mom of 4 boys, a wife, a daughter, a sister, and a lover of life, I find beauty in the nature of all things natural, despite being quite shy. This is our family of 6. We live in Richmond, and I must admit, I love animals. We have 2 cats, dog, 2 roosters, 1 chicken, and surely I forgot something. My favorite books of all time since I was a little girl was Charlotte's Web, The Hobbit, and Love You Forever. A sneak peek into my personal life and my writing purpose. I write stories that inspire children to become the best version of themselves, connecting to their true inner selves and nature. My books aim to connect children, even grown-ups, with their true inner selves and strengthen their connections to nature without letting external factors influence them. And here are a few more of my self-awareness books for you. Writing poems and short stories has been a passion of mine since I was 4 years old. My becoming a children's author, since this was a hobby of mine since I was a little girl, mostly writing poems and short stories, I returned to writing after having my first child, and I started thinking about publishing a story, but time just flew by. One lucky day when I was 6 years old, Mr. Robert Munch came to my school, and he read one of his books to us. And the bonus is that I got a chance to share a few of my own stories with him. I was over the moon with excitement. Here's a picture of my old school, Eastwood, in Edmonton, Alberta. A bit about my background and writing process. My family has been helping people feel better for 4 generations. I'm a 4th generation holistic therapist. That means that I use natural ways to help people feel good inside and out, from healing herbs to calming crystals. I've got a lot of cool tricks up my sleeve. This is part of my inspiration. This is our garden in the springtime. There are magnolia trees, dove trees, plum trees, a pear tree, apple trees, fig trees, berry bushes, bamboo, and even a banana tree. But it isn't hot enough here to produce bananas. I've been asked how I find time to write with 4 kids. Honestly, finding the time to write with a full house isn't easy. But I love creating, so I wake up early every morning to write, create, meditate. For publishing my books, there are 2 types of publishing: a traditional publisher or self-publishing. First, there's traditional publishing, where you have to find a company that accepts your book if it fits their vision, and they take care of everything from editing to designing, etc. But if you want more control of your book, self-publishing is the way to go. It's my chosen path. I took a course, learned the ropes, and with guidance from my coach, who taught me how to publish on Amazon, our first book was published in a mere 5 weeks. It was a miracle and exciting beyond words. How my books are created. I love being an independent author. The self-publishing world is full of adventure, challenges, and rewards. Creating, uploading, and pressing the publish button are exciting aspects of self-publishing. You may wonder what all is involved in the creation. It begins with a world where anything is possible, where your imagination can run free. It all starts with an idea, a seed that grows into a magnificent tree of a tale. Characters and plots are born, the story arc is created, and soon adventures are just waiting to be discovered. I then need to find an editor and a proofreader, who sometimes do both, then find an illustrator, or this can be done yourself, like I've done with a couple of my books. Then find a cover designer, because they are the ones who can make the book say "Open Me." And last but not least, a formatter designer who ensures every image is placed in the right space, making the book a treasure to behold. Here are my creations for the last 4 years. Shall We Go Adventure, a mom and me project, inspired by the birth of my twins, a poetic journey through nature into the discovery of who you are. Fun fact, my older boys are the illustrators. A little while later, I decided that I'm going to get it translated into 4 different languages. This is Zach Makes His Own Luck. This was written about 5 months after Shall We Go Adventure. It was inspired from an inside joke with my boys. It's a story to teach children about the rewards of hard work and self-empowerment. Fun fact, though there's leprechauns, it has nothing to do with St. Patrick's Day. This is Pip is on the Prowl. Rhyme is an important part of learning to read, so why not make it fun? It's a story about a naughty kitten who loves to play and adventure every day. The fun fact, it was inspired by our very own kitten, Pipsqueak. A picture of him is actually in the book. And here's a snippet of the book inside. And my second born, Matthias, released his first book when he was just 7 years old, Milk Animals. It's not really a story per se, but you get to learn about all the types of milk that we can actually drink. This is my most recent new release, and it's a nonfiction book on crystals. I chose 26 crystals specifically useful for kids, teens, or just people who are starting out in the world of crystals. Fun fact, I've always wanted to write a book on crystals, but I just never got around to it. And I tried to find one for as long as I can remember that had exactly what I needed in it, and I never found it. And so I created it. Here are 2 different activity books that I created, and it's a continuation from Shall We Go Adventure. It's about embracing your uniqueness and playful exploration of Mother Nature, and just looking on the inside and really just discovering the bits and pieces of who you are. The fun fact between these 2 is one's in color and the other one is black and white. And here's a sneak peek into Mindful Adventures. May the skies always find you abundant. If you ever feel misplaced or wonder who you are, look up at the moon and just ask, who am I? We are what we choose to be. Thanks for watching.